Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm being quiet because Emmalynn is currently napping and I don't want to wake her up. So I'm not trying to whisper, but I'm just trying to keep my voice low so I don't wake her up, obviously. But I'm sure you guys can tell that I'm in a different spot to film. I'm just trying this spot out. I don't know how much I'm in love with it. Like I told you guys, I want to get lighting, and I want to get the professional lighting so I can have one set area where I don't have to try to move around the house and find good lighting, if that makes sense. And normally I use natural lighting, like the lighting behind me, but today I'm using the lighting from my vanity bathroom. So let me know in the comments if you like this location or if you really hate it because of the lighting is kind of yellow, so I would understand. But anyways, moving right into the pregnancy update. I am currently 19 weeks, 6 days pregnant today. And so I'm almost on my 20th week, and I wanted to break this week up specifically because I felt like I had a little bit more to talk about than I normally do when I combine 2 weeks at a time. So I figured I would just do this one particular week. This week, baby is about the size of an heirloom tomato. That's crazy. I didn't know he or she was that big. I thought that seems pretty large for week 19, but anyways, as I say all the time, it's going so fast. I can't believe I'm literally almost halfway to the end of my pregnancy. Like, that just blows my mind. And I just can't wrap my head around that. One thing that I wanted to touch on this week was cravings and aversions, which I talk about every week. This particular week, I've had the biggest craving for Mexican food, and I love Mexican food in general. I think I make tacos once a week. I love tacos and I love Mexican food. But this week in particular, I mean, yesterday I would have given my left arm for Moe's. Like, that's how intense these cravings have been. So last night I made myself some tacos for dinner. It's not the same, but gets the job done, I guess. But that's been something that I haven't craved anything weird. Like, and when I say weird, I haven't craved like hot dogs dipped in peanut butter or pickles and jelly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't crave anything like that. But I've definitely noticed the craving for Mexican food has gone through the roof. As far as aversions are concerned, I have none. Everything is fine. Everything sits well with me. I don't mind the smells of certain foods. Nothing bothers me in that sense. So that's been pretty good, because I've told you guys before, in my last pregnancy, coffee and vegetables were my two biggest aversions. And my biggest craving last pregnancy was milk. And I mean, once in a while I like milk, but it's not like a craving this time. Right now, it's Mexican. That's where my cravings stand. Another thing that's changed this week has been my energy level. And I've talked about how wonderful my energy's been throughout this entire pregnancy, that I've had such high energy. I've been going to the gym 5 days, you know, come home, take care of my daughter. I'm up at 5 in the morning. All of that has still been the same, but my energy level is like gone completely, which I find odd because I feel like energy levels should have been gone in the first trimester and come back in the second. But now that I'm in the second trimester, it's like, what energy? Like, I have none. It's completely disappeared. And it takes all I have to either do an at-home workout or physically go to the gym. And I'm sorry if the lighting keeps changing, because the outside lighting, the natural light, keeps going in and out. And I know it's really yellow. I know I already mentioned that, but I'm just apologizing again. But anyways, so energy gone. It's by the end of the day, I am so excited to put Emmalynn to bed just so I can go lay down. And every time that she takes a nap, which is twice a day, I've been laying down myself. And that's unlike me. I normally get things done when she's napping, or I watch, you know, one of my shows, or whatever I need to do, I do, or whatever I want to do. But not anymore. I just want to lay down, and I'm taking advantage of that because I know once the baby's here, I'm going to be twice as busy as I already am. So I am taking advantage of lying down when she naps, but it's just not long enough. A big change this week has been the fact that I am always out of breath, like always. I can't seem to catch it, and I'll literally just be talking and get so winded, and it's just an everyday conversation. It's nothing lengthy that I'm trying to say, but even if it is, normal people don't get winded, and I'm just like I'm huffing and puffing by the end, and it's definitely been rough because I do remember feeling this way last pregnancy. I don't remember if it was this soon that I felt that way or if it was later in the game, but right now that's definitely been a big change. Very winded, very out of breath all the time, even when I'm barely doing anything. I could be cleaning, or like I said, just even talking, and it's been terrible. Another big change this week has been that I've had a stuffy nose, and I don't know if that's pregnancy related, or if that's allergies, or if that's me catching a cold, or what's going on. But it's been going on this whole entire week. My nose has been so stuffy, and it's not like, I'm about to be a little TMI here, but it's not like, you know, when you blow your nose, you blow out, you know, snot and mucus. It's just like a runny, drippy nose. You know, it's not anything that I'm like blowing out, if that makes sense. So it leads me to believe it's either allergies or it's pregnancy related. And if it is pregnancy related, this is definitely not something that I have experienced before. I never had this last pregnancy. I was sick once last pregnancy, but that would attribute to my runny nose. Like right now it's just random. So I don't know why that is. It's definitely very annoying, but I'm hoping it goes away as I start my 20th week of pregnancy. My heartburn, which I've mentioned, I think in the last pregnancy update, has been very severe. My heartburn is only really bad at night. It's not bad during the day. Spicy food gives me heartburn, so I try to steer clear of that unless it's like something I'm really wanting, and then I just say hell with it and deal with the aftermath. But at night when I'm lying in bed is when my heartburn kicks in so bad. And I've just been taking Tums. I told you guys before that I was prescribed Carafate, I think it's called, from my physician, but I do not take that. I take just the antacid. And obviously if it got to the point where it was so bad I couldn't take it, then yes, I would take the Carafate, because it's a prescription that's obviously safe during pregnancy, but I just try to avoid taking any type of medication during this time. So if I need Tums, I'm gonna take it. And the last couple nights have been really bad where I've needed to take Tums. So, and I know that this heartburn thing is probably only going to get worse. It's not going to get better until I give birth. But last pregnancy, I didn't experience heartburn until I think I was around 30 weeks pregnant, but this time it's definitely much sooner. One thing that I do try to avoid, which I think all women try to avoid during pregnancy, is stretch marks. I know that there's no magic creams and things that you can do to get rid of them, at least not that I'm aware of, but I didn't get any last pregnancy. I ended up getting some on my inner thighs last pregnancy, which is so weird because you'd think that I would get them on my stomach, but I didn't get one on my stomach at all. I just had some on my inner thighs, and they're pretty much gone right now. They They look semi-whitish, so they're not like purpley or anything like that. Last pregnancy, I just used regular lotion on my belly, and this time around, once a day at nighttime after I get out of my shower, I put coconut oil on my stomach and like on my boobs and my chest area, and just to kind of prevent stretch marks. And I also put the coconut oil on my thighs because I know that I had gotten them last time on my thighs, but I think that I got them there because I had put on so much weight. I don't think that it was like a pregnancy thing. I think it was just like a weight gain thing. So anyways, this time I've just used something a little bit different. I'm using the coconut oil versus lotions on my legs and everywhere else. I said this in my last pregnancy update, but I talked about how my skin has been like freaking out lately. And I have acne prone skin and sensitive skin and combination skin. My skin is just like all over the place. So it has definitely been freaking out. And like I said, I can't use my Retin-A like I normally can when I'm not pregnant, because you can't use that during pregnancy. So I'm really not using much. I'm just kind of washing my face with a gentle cleanser and just making sure I'm moisturizing afterwards. And this week my skin has definitely been better. It's not completely better like it normally is when I'm using my Retin-A, but it's definitely better than it was last week. And that's all I can ask for at this point. I mean, pregnant women, we all have our hormones that go wild, and I'm the type of person who gets breakouts when I'm on my period or right before I'm about to get my period, I break out. So, which would make me more prone to breakouts during pregnancy because your hormone levels are so off the wall. But anyways, to not rant about the subject, my skin has definitely been better this week. Not great, but better than it was in the previous weeks. One thing that has gotten better also has definitely been my headaches. Now, I've talked about this a million times, so I'm not gonna go on some long rant about this. You guys know I get headaches a lot, and I drink Powerade for them to help, because I've explained this a million times. If you wanna know why I drink the Powerades, go watch last week's pregnancy update. Actually, any pregnancy update, and I believe I talk about it. But I drink the Powerades and that helps. So I'm still doing that if I feel a slight headache coming on. And this week I haven't had that many. I had one this morning and I drank my Powerade and it went away. And I think I had one maybe one other day. I mean, I know it's only Wednesday, but that's pretty good to have headaches only 2 out of the 3 days. For me, at least. That's a good sign. That's good news. So I'm still drinking Powerades. I haven't taken Tylenol in weeks, and I don't plan on it. As long as I got my handy dandy Powerade by my side, I should be okay. My next doctor's appointment isn't until August 1st, and that's an ultrasound. And then we will find out the gender, and we will be planning on how to reveal that to you guys and to our family. We were gonna have a gender reveal party, but I opted for just having the baby shower instead. Well, you guys know we are military, so we are not near our families. We're about 3 hours north of where our families live. So planning 2 parties, plus the holiday seasons, it would have just been too much, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So we just opted for just having the baby shower down the road. I don't know my current weight because I haven't weighed myself, but last I checked, I had a 6-pound weight gain, which is really good for being 19 weeks pregnant. They'll probably weigh me when I go do my ultrasounds on August 1st, but if they don't, I will weigh myself that day just to do an update for you guys from my next video or the video after that, whenever the next time I'll be doing a pregnancy update is. My hunger level has still been rising. I eat many small snacks and meals throughout the day just to stay, you know, not full, but just to be satisfied. Because if I find myself feeling, you know, kind of sick, or if I have like a headache, I eat something and that tends to help. So I find that snacking and having the smaller meals throughout the day definitely helps that situation. So I've been doing that, snacking on a lot of fruits. I've been really loving fruit lately. So I've had like mango and apples, and it just, I've really been loving like those tart fruits. You guys know that I've been exercising a lot this pregnancy. I'm still keeping up with that. I'm still maintaining that. I want to continue that throughout this entire pregnancy. After I give birth, I plan on dedicating like a series on this channel about me losing weight and getting back to my pre-pregnancy body. Not the body that you guys saw in the beginning of this channel, but like my pre-pregnancy body. I was super fit and, you know, muscular and lean, and I was just really happy with my physique at that point. And I plan on dedicating a whole series to that, like my snapback or whatever you want to call it. I haven't come up with a name for it yet, but I will be dedicating videos to like how much weight I'm losing per week and my diet, my exercise routine. I'm excited to plan that, and I'm excited to lose weight, and I'm excited to feel good about myself again. And it'll be nice to have you guys along that journey with me. And yeah, I'm really excited for that. But anyways, I kind of got off topic, but I meant to just tell you guys that I've been active and I've been staying active, and that's a great feeling. I always feel good when I'm done working out, or I'm done at the gym, or I'm done with a walk. Like I feel better, and it's been making me feel better about myself to keep moving, because I know that it'll make it easier on myself after I give birth to lose, you know, 30 pounds versus 60 like I did last time. One thing that we will be doing within the next few months will be decorating the nursery. I will be doing a separate nursery tour on this channel, and I never even finished my daughter's room since we moved. So I will be trying to finish her room as well, and I'll probably do a separate room tour for her. But yeah, so I'm excited to do the nursery. I'm excited to plan all that out, but we're waiting to find out the sex before we purchase any furniture, because I have a couple themes in mind, but being that we don't know the sex, I don't want to count on one theme and then have the sex be something else. It's gonna be it for this update. I'm gonna show you guys my belly right now. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for bearing with me through all of my different lighting and filming situations. And yeah, so if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any pregnancy updates again. Okay guys, here's my front bump. And here's my side bump. So front, and then other side.